come to Barmera, which is, I don't know, just a short distance west of Renmark, and we're charging up. So this will be, I need to really count them to see how many I've done. I'll do that tonight. But this is another charger for me, the new one, a new one to tick off the list at Barmera. And we were getting 126 kilowatts, so we arrived with 29% and 126 kilowatts, so it's powering in, and we're already 40%. Wow, that's crazy. We went from 30 to 40 in about 5 minutes, but I noticed that there's some that they've separated, that not good, that they've kind of come apart here, and it's the same one with this one here. Twiggy, are you up to no good? That one's coming apart too, so yeah, hopefully the RAA can get onto that. The old Chempower stand coming loose like that's not good. But yeah, Twiggy, come here. So, well, spin you around. We'll go to Waikerie, which is another 50 k's west, just to tick it off. 100 k's just to charge. How about that, hey? So we're on a mission to tick off as many RAA charges on this mission. It's Friday, so we've been on the road for 2 days. We've got another 2 days to go. Twiggy, come on, come here, quickly. You're gonna get into trouble. You're gonna get into trouble, Twig. Hey, come on. Let's hop back in. Hop in. Good girl. Alright, so we're already at 42% and we're getting 127 kilowatts. Massive amounts of electricity. So, Chargefox station. Let's search Waikerie. We're going to be able to spell it. Chargefox. There's quite a few of them there. How many of them are there? Ian Oliver Drive. That's a slow one, so we don't want that one. Strangman Road. Waikerie, very fast, 200 kilowatts, 31% on arrival, but that's based on 45. So we're gonna do, look, all the road goes all the way along the river there. We'll chart
southeast, then turn left.
Thank you, Google. So we're gonna, it's 11:11, another 20 minutes to get to 80%. We're on already 46, still 128 kilowatts, keeps going up, which is cool. Yeah, got 200 kilometers range at 46, so that's fantastic. The Polstar is the range master. So we'll go to Waikerie and go to the, we went to the bakery at in Rernmark. It said patisserie, but it was just an old school bakery. Oh, phone call from Rob Dean, better answer that one. Hey Rob, how are you?
Good, thanks. Have you got a minute or two? I've got a couple of Polstar questions for you.
All right, no worries. I'll just stop recording because I was recording. I'm actually at a charger at one of my ones I've got to tick off at Barmera. So no. Okay, we finished up and had a nice chat with Rob about all the charging in WA and across the Nullarbor, where we'll be heading through. Well, cap and glasses are all askew. Heading across probably in October back to WA to check things out, go Albany Esperance. Before that in September, hoping to go up to the Northern Territory border, tick off more RAA charges. But yeah, we did it to 80, took very quick, and we're happy. And now we're going to go to Waikerie for lunch and to check out or use the other charger there, and I can tick it off the list, even though technically I'm not charging because I don't need to. But yeah, we'll see you in Waikerie. Patterson.
Okay, other or mobile?
Mobile.
Alright, calling Maggie Patterson.
Hello?
Hey Maggie, how are you?
I'm fine, I've just turned this bloody noise down on the TV. Where are you now?
On the road to Waikerie.
Oh.
Okay, another RAA charger to tick off. We're not actually charging here, we're just going to make sure it's working okay. So this one's got two 120 kilowatt chargers, and the backup 7 kilowatt and one Chatamo. So three 120/180 kilowatt chargers and the 7 kilowatt, and it's right across from the hospital. And we're going to do Twig with the plug share and tick it off, and that way we've come to another charger. We're going to go to the bakery, get lunch, have lunch by the river, get a picture of the silo art. But yeah, Waikerie seems like a nice little town. Let's go and get lunch. Was it? Here on the banks of the Murray at Waikerie. There's the ferry going across Old Man River and the ferry. Haven't been on that ferry. Maybe I can make a mission to go on every ferry. That'd be the next mission, won't it be, Twig? So we got a salad roll and a vanilla slice. It looks pretty good. It's got flaky pastry. That's what we want, flaky pastry, Twig. All right, let's have lunch and I'll give you a report afterwards. Check out the flaky pastry on that. Super flaky pastry. The custard's a bit too solid, but the pastry is fantastic. So I'll give that 7.2 out of 10, Twig. You reckon you want that? There's the ferry, there's the river. Old Man River. Check out the sign with the moth. I wonder whether that's a bogong moth. District Council of Loxton Waikerie. And then here is where the flood came up to in 2022. Up there. Whoa, 2022, that would have been, all that would have been underwater. All that would have been underwater. And then up there was okay. But yeah, 2022 flood, and we had a look at that at Rernmark yesterday as well. So big floods. The ferry ready to go across. We've had our vanilla slice. Twiggy's had a swim in the river. Now we can go and get some silo art and then head back to Renmark. There we go. Twiggy! Come on! Okay, we're here at the Waikerie Silo Art. Check out that massive yabby. Chirax Destructo is the Latin name, and it's by Jimmy Devate. And then that one, Healthy River, Healthy Community by Gary Duncan, and that's kind of an artistic impressionist one of the cockatoos and the river and beautiful pastels. And there's along the bottom there is I was going to say barramundi, but no, they're Murray cod. And the river, there we go. Here we have artist Jimmy Devate, Melbourne based, street art scene, passionate about native flora and fauna, regulate paint species that are threatened or endangered. Awesome. I love the really artistic detailed ones. Realism and impressionism, so a bit of both. Oh, and then around the corner, we just missed it, but there's Nippy's. Nippy's orange juice, famous orange juice. Here we go, bit of information about the yabbies. Yep. And then here is Nippy's. Nippy's farm grown, family made. The cordial. Not cordial, fresh juice. All the squeezed oranges end up there. Alright, let's go and find some more silo art and head back to Renmark. Here we are at a lookout of the view. I think the red cliffs are right below us. I saw it when driving the other way, but you can only really see them from a boat. The big red cliffs of the mighty Murray River. Check it out. Twig's in her position on the table. Lie down. Lie down. She was lying there before. That's her spot.
Are you love? Yeah. Oh, I know Kathy Schroeder. Ah. I work with her. Oh, right. In the high school houseboat. Oh, right.
How cool is that? We've got Thai food about 50 metres from my cabin. Don't need to go anywhere for dinner. How cool is that? What are we going to get? Ooh, lots of options.
Yeah.
Lots of options.
Yeah, high school, yeah. Yeah.
What's your name?
Nina.
And there's the cabin. Twiggy? Twiggy? What are you doing?